It just works better. People like it better. People flow better. It's just better.
Oh yeah.
Anyways. All right. So this is 6-pack of questions. 6 questions.
6 apps.
Sort of rapid fire.
Okay. I'll load the gun. I'll load my bullets.
All right, but let me pick out an order. Did I put 7 in here? Oh, we might have a bonus question, like a bonus beer.
Uh-oh. Bonus beer.
Okay, let's. You know what? I'm just gonna. Well, I'm gonna leave it in. Okay, well, we might do a bonus question.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather live by the beach or in the mountains?
The beach.
Beach is pretty nice. Are you a mountains? Would you go to the mountains? Do you like the mountains?
I like the mountains, but I don't like what's in the mountains. I don't know if I want that bear to come and knock on my door.
Dude, I mean, but have you seen these stories of these sharks like coming up like real close to like land and stuff? I mean, it's crazy, man.
Send me to Costa Rica, I'd be good. I got the jungle right there.
Tigers in the jungle, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think this is a good, appropriate question. Would you stop eating all junk food if you would live 5 years longer?
Oh, definitely.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I don't have a sweet tooth. It's weird.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Yep.
Okay. What can I put in here besides like junk food that you would actually like miss?
Oh, boy.
Like pizza? Like if I said you stop eating all pizza if you live 5 years longer?
Yeah, I'll be like, I can't do that.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, I can't do that.
But I mean, like even with your clients, like you preach that level of moderation of like, hey, like, celebrate, have something, but also like you need to stay on your shit the rest of the time.
Oh, definitely. That's right. Like when you asked what I want to have today, I was like, Whataburger? Like what? I'm like, yeah, it's my cheat Friday.
Well, okay. And it's interesting that you put your cheat day on Friday. How come you put your cheat day on Friday?
Because Sunday I meal prep, and I've always done for almost 3 decades. So Sunday I cook, listen to my podcasts or audiobooks. And so I have 4 days of clean eating. So I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of all clean food. So when Friday comes, I'm all out of food.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for a treat.
I think it would be hard for me to watch football and not eat poorly, maybe. But I mean, it's way smarter to put that cheat day on Friday. I've never thought about that.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a kid. Every day's cheat day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Every day I'm cleaning up like, I guess I'll eat these last 5 fries.
Oh, my gosh. I just had 2 frogs that were sour heads, and I'm like, man.
She was giving away for sour head frogs, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. If you could work as an assistant to anyone for a year, who would you choose? And you can do dead or alive. Like, any person that you would want to be an assistant and learn what they did as a person. Like, I think when we were recording the podcast, you said you like Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
But like, who would you want to be the assistant for?
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Okay, why? Like Mike Tyson now or Mike Tyson like back in the day?
Both.
Why would you want to be Mike Tyson's assistant?
Oh my God, the guy is crazy in so many different aspects. He's like his philosophy is just out of this world. He's the specimen of a man being a man because he's been through the trenches. So he knows the art of war. And when you talk to him, it's funny. He will tell you all the great leaders from Machiavelli to Churchill to Genghis Khan, and you're just like, what? You're a fighter. How do you beat people for a living? How do you know these interesting people? His mindset is reading again. So he's a big philosopher of art of war. And you got to think about it too. In the art of war, it's like, what do we do every day? We are in the art of war. Mm-hmm. Our war is against other people mentally. It's like, are they going to drag us down, or are we going to drag them up? So that's where, once again, come back being a leader. It goes off of who we are. So Tyson's one of those, but he's a humble man now. And that's what I like about him. He came from the beast mode to humble.
But I would argue that beast mode was all verbal. He was a humble person then, but he had to be that person because he needed people to be intimidated. Like he needed to be that to protect himself. The probably nice, humble person that he is.
Well, when you grow up like he did, his mom was a prostitute. His dad was a kid beater, so he grew up in the projects of being beat by his dad. Anybody that was around him learned how to become defensive, and so for him, even the gang who broke his pigeon's neck as a kid, he had to learn how to stick up for himself. He was bullied. And any great leader in this world has been bullied, all the way from, and I'll say it, from Hitler to Stalin to Tyson to Alexander the Great, whose dad bullied him too. Every great leader has been bullied. And that's what's interesting about Mike Tyson. Yeah, he's demonic and deceptive, but you don't know the true him, and that's what makes him very interesting. Is he went from the hood to somebody who mentored him to somebody he looked at too that really changed his life.
Well, living life is also an education.
Oh, yeah.
And he has quite the master's degree.
Oh, yeah, he does.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
For lack of a better word.
Yep.
All right.
Very true.
What's the most significant problem facing the world? Man, that was a heavy question.
Well, that's deep.
But
Man.
we could just say obesity and move on if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, obesity. I was like, man, okay, water. Your water.
Fear.
Oh yeah, I think fear and money. People don't know what's going to happen to money. Is it going to be digital, or is it going to be paper, or is it going to be Bitcoin? So I think that's really interesting.
I think, that just says a lot about our relationship with money. You know what I mean? Anyways. Okay.
It's paper.
All right. I'm going to save this one for last. This one's a little bit deeper. I'm going to save a fun one for last. Okay. How would you like to spend your elder years? So you're almost halfway done with life. How do you want to spend the next 50? What do you want to do?
Oh, travel the world. I'd be stuck in either.
You said stuck. We're gonna say stuck in Costa Rica. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I'd be stuck in Rome. That's where I would end
You'd
up.
be stuck. You'd be living in Rome.
Oh yeah, most greatest leaders, but even an architect to the Pantheon. You got all the Michelangelo and Da Vinci. Rome is just where all the art and history, and man, you can't get enough of that. I wouldn't stop learning. It's magic there.
Very much so. There's not much places like it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you just go down the coast and you're in Italy. You're right down the Greece, so you can be at the beach too.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah.
All right, last one. This is our bonus question because I can't count. Which vice would you indulge in if it had no negative side effects?
Which vice? What kind of vice?
Well, I mean, if you want to go the drugs route, I guess you can, but I was thinking more maybe food or alcohol or, just what is something that what's your guilty pleasure now that you're like, it does have negative side effects, but I really do like cake or whatever?
Oh, I'd probably say, that's a good question. Probably be tequila because I love, tequila is the only neurotrophine that actually releases good serotonin in your brain. So I like my tequila.
What kind of tequila do you drink? What's your go-to?
Clear. I like Casamigos. I call them Uncle Patron, Uncle Julio.
Have you ever had Lalo?
I haven't.
It's by Don Julio's grandson. He made this thing called Lalo.
I see the bottle. I'll probably I've had that.
It's like a little square bottle and just like little thin letters just says Lalo. That's it.
Lalo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You just check it out. I had it on a podcast. The podcast was recorded on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, nice.
And so we had tequila that day.
Ooh.
I mean, the podcast didn't come out on Cinco de Mayo, but we did a little taste test, and it was really good. And it was a suggestion from the lady at the liquor store.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I'm always open for just suggestions, especially when it comes to tequila. I'm like,
hell yeah, right?
Oh yeah, just give me a little taste. I'm like, this is pretty good. Put some more. Oh yeah.
My man, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Scottie, you're welcome.
Yeah, pleasure.